Okay guys, so very quick video on basically how to not be trash at combos and what not to do and what to do in Sparking Zero. So there are two combos which people will be doing a lot in this game. The first one is just mashing square like a crazy person like this, so just mashing square, 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 and then you do some triangles, maybe some triangles, and then you do this, right? That's quite, you see that a lot, lots of times, right? The next one is do square, 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 teleport, and then do more squares, and then do this, and then this, and this, and then this, right? Which looks flashy but actually has a ton of openings and doesn't really work in PvP, because when you do that and you're facing your opponent, you're gonna get retaliation and they're just gonna defend themselves like crazy. So that just doesn't work. Simple as that, right? So the key to the combos and the key to fighting in the game is effectively making sure your opponent is not facing you, because if your opponent is facing you, you have a big problem. So the first thing to do is to know how to make your opponent look away. That's number one. So to do that, every character has a combo, which is, for example, for Goku is 3 squares and 1 triangle, and then you basically make your opponent look away. So as you can see there, they're looking away. So the moment they look away here, now they cannot guard themselves. So they cannot do any counters and they cannot guard. So effectively, they're basically like a puppet and you can do whatever you want with them. So let's just reset in the position and I'll show you guys a string of combo to do when your opponent is like. So you go in, boom. And then you go into your combo, you do your combo. And I'm gonna do this. Teleport, and then you're gonna go the attack. So there you go, literally he just barely recovered and we are just doing a huge amount of damage. It's just insane, right? As you can see here, we literally removed 2 of his health bars. As simple as that, right? So what did I do? I used a string of square and up, square and down, and then up and triangle combos. So effectively what you do is, once you move your opponent away, then you do your combos, which is basically you do square, 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 and then you forward up, my bad, sorry, square, 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 square. Let's just actually reset because it's easier to explain like that, basically, sorry about that. So I reset, and what we do is we do square, 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 and then once the opponent flies away for like 5 meters, 2 meters, you do X, alright, as you dash forward, and do up and square. So he's gonna do a up header against him. Then you do the square, square, square again, then he's gonna fly away for 3 meters, do X again, and then you do down square, and then again square, 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 square. At the end of that, you do basically again fly to him with X, but next time you just do square, 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 triangle, so up in triangle, so it goes up, to fly up. Alright, and then after that you press triangle, and then effectively you grab him, and that's pretty much it. So you do effectively 3, 3, 3, do this, and then square, 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 X forward this, square, 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 X downwards this, square, 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 up, and then grab him. Simple as that. This, and then you do Meteor. Simple as that. You can see here we have 30 combos. The combo still counts. It just goes like crazy. Look at that, right? I mean, that's just insane, right? 52 combos. So I'm gonna leave in the video description the combo succession, so the combo list, which is pretty straightforward. It literally, like I said before, is just a combination of squares up, square down, X. It's very simple to follow, so just read in the video description below in the comments or the description, and it's super, super simple. So with this, guys, you can get guaranteed 2 health bars off your opponent with a single combo string. And the secret is just basically making sure that your opponent is not facing you. That's it, as simple as that. It doesn't get even much more easier. That is literally it, right? I mean, come on, yeah, it's just super easy. And also remember, at the end of the combo, when you lift your opponent up, my bad, actually, let's go back here. When you lift your opponent up like this, oh, actually, my bad, so let's just grab him first. My bad, my bad. So you grab him, and then when you grab him, don't do this, right? Don't do this. You're going to be tempted to do this and then finish it with a circle. Don't do that, because if you do that, your opponent will retaliate because they can teleport behind you, and then your combo string will be finished, and then you cannot do your blast attack, which is really powerful, right? So your blast attack has priority. Just by doing a triangle 3 times or 2 times and then the circle to mash him on the ground, is not worth it. So what you're trying to do in these combos is basically not leave any opening for your opponent. So the moment your opponent is not facing you, you just want to make sure that you don't give them any opportunity to do a Z counter, because Z counters are very possible when your opponent is flying away. So when your opponent is flying away and you come teleport and do triangle, teleport, triangle, that's when they can retaliate, do a Z counter, and then you lose your string and you cannot do your blast attack. So that's why don't do that. It's just not worth it. You just better literally just do your circle at the end of the grab and then do your ultimate or your ability and job done. That's it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. It's very simple, very basic. So yeah, stop doing this crazy stupid combo, which is, you know, I've seen many people doing this, like this. Like just don't do it, man. Just don't do it, because you're leaving just so many openings. Like they can retaliate so many ways. It's just ridiculous. It's just not gonna work. Maybe against the CPU it does work, but against humans it does not, because you can defend yourself in so many ways in this game. So I'm gonna cover a different video about defending maybe later on, but for attacking, the best tactic is just make sure they don't face you, and then after this you can literally just destroy them. Also, pro tip, when you attack your opponent from behind, they take a lot more damage, so the damage they receive is going to be much higher. So yeah, so I mean, just look at that, they're just crazy, right? I mean, the damage they receive is just insane, right? So yeah, it's definitely worth it. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and in the next video we're going to talk about a bit more about defense and why defense is actually so pinnacle in this game, because if you don't have good defense, you cannot win PvP matches, because defense comes before attack, and many people think they can just go in, go hyper aggressive, but actually it's not the case. In this game, if you dominate defense, you will dominate the fight, because from defense you go to attack. You never go from attack to defense, because that just doesn't work. And if you go to a pure attack, you get retaliation, you get counters, and you will literally be screwed. So that's pretty obvious. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, see you later in the next one.